Hello, cloud experts, my fellow learners, and AWS enthusiasts. Welcome to today's video. In this video, we are diving into the world of AWS certifications and answering the burning ask, a detailed step-by-step guide to help you pass your AWS certification exam. If you are here, it means you are on the journey of AWS certification or planning for one. Whether you are a newcomer navigating the AWS universe or a seasoned professional aiming to elevate your prowess, this video is tailored just for you. Today, we will discuss everything you need to know to ethically pass any AWS certification. Now you are wondering, why listen to me? Let's take a peek to my AWS certification dashboard. With a total of 10 AWS certifications under my belt, including multiple recertifications and over 10 encounters with real AWS certification exam, I have gathered a treasure trove of expertise and real world experience. But this is not just about me, it's about you too. Drop a comment below and share your certification aspirations. Whether you are eyeing the cloud practitioner badge or aiming for the esteemed solution architect status, I am here as your trusted guide to help you navigating the journey. So buckle up and join me on this quest. Today, we will dive deep into everything you need to know to ethically pass any AWS certification. Let's embark on this adventure together. Before we start, I would like to request you, if you are new to our channel or haven't subscribed yet, then please subscribe to our channel and please click on the bell icon to get notification for any new topics. Now let's start with the AWS Certification Landscape. AWS offers diverse certification levels tailored to different expertise, starting with foundational for beginners, moving through associate for deeper understanding, onto professionals for advanced mastery, and specialty certification focusing on specific roles. Each level catered to distinct skill sets, empowering individual to excel in various AWS role. Now these certifications based on latest status, and you can see AWS planning to retire data analytics specialty, and they are adding a new certification, Data Engineer Associate, as beta. Let me take you to AWS certification website and give you the AWS certification Bible that can help you to choose the ideal AWS certification for you. Open any browser and type AWS certification. The first website, it will be official AWS certification. This website has all the details that you require to pass any AWS certification. From the menu option, if I choose Get Certified drop-down, here we have certification overview, browse certification exams. So let me take you to browse certification exam first. At the bottom of the screen, here you have all the certifications. Now, if I select AWS Cloud Practitioner, this gives you an overview of the certification. The exam duration is 90 minutes. You can expect 65 questions, either multiple choice or multiple response. The cost is $100. You can take in person or online using Pearson VUE Testing Center or online proctored exam hosted by Pearson VUE. If you are preparing for the exam, you can click this hyperlink, prepare for the exam. It will take you to the bottom of the screen where you can get all the details. Now again, moving back to the menu option, Get Certified and Certification Overview. If you see at the middle of the screen, there is one section called Choose Your AWS Certification Path. If you click this hyperlink, it will take you to a PDF where AWS beautifully crafted all the paths or certifications based on your need. Let me open that. This is the PDF what I was referring. It outlined all the certification path based on your roles and responsibilities. If your role is solution architect or application architect, you can plan like this way. Start with AWS Cloud Practitioner, then Solution Architect Associate, After that, you can take Solution Architect Professional. And as security is job 0 based on AWS, that is why they are referring security. You need security in all the aspects, starting from application design to application build. If you are more into the data analytics part, then your certification path looks like this: Cloud Practitioner, followed by Solution Architect, then Data Analytics Specialty, and then Security Specialty. If you are more into software development, then your certification path looks like: start with Cloud Practitioner, the foundational level, then the Developer Associate, the associate level, and DevOps Engineer Professional, the professional level. Now, if you browse the entire PDF, it outlines all the paths based on your roles and responsibilities. I would like to request you, please spend some time, browse through different paths, and choose the path what is optimal for your role and responsibility. Since you have identified the correct AWS certification path or the correct AWS certification that is ideal for you, let's move to the other part and concentrate on the preparation. Moving to strategic preparation tips. An effective strategy is the key to success. You should understand the exam blueprint, grasp the key domains and their weightage. You should dive into the AWS official service FAQs, service details, and the practice exam to fortify your knowledge. Let me again take you to the AWS official certification exam and explain all the points what I am referring to. I am into the AWS official certification website, and this time again I'll go to the Get Certified menu, browse certification exam. If I'll come bottom of the screen, I'll select Cloud Practitioner. Now for this video I am referring Cloud Practitioner, but these steps are similar or same for all the certification. We talk about the certification overview. Click Prepare for the exam hyperlink. Here is the details. It will tell you about the certification guide. Let me open the certification guide for you. It will open the guide in a PDF document. Here is the guide. At page number 2, it talks about the exam content. That is, what are the types of question you can expect. It will be mainly two different types. Multiple choice. That means one question will have 4 answers and you have to select one correct answer. Then multiple responses. In this case, one question will have more than 4, that is 5 or 6 options, and from there you have to choose either 2 or 3 correct answers. At page number 3, it talks about different domains. The certification divided into 4 main domains. Domain 1, Cloud Concept, about 24% of the scored content. Domain 2, Security and Compliance, 30% of the scored content. Domain 3, Cloud Technology and Services, about 34% of scored content. Domain 4, Billing, Pricing and Support, about 12% of scored content. Now if I'll go to page number 4, it talks about different aspect, different services you should know before appearing Cloud Practitioner certification exam. In Cloud Concept, you have different subdomains. 1.1, define the benefits of AWS Cloud. What are the knowledge you should know? Then task statement 1.2, identify design principle of AWS Cloud. Then 1.3, understand the benefits and strategies for migrating to AWS Cloud. And then task number 1.4, understand concepts of cloud economics. So these are the subdomains under one domain. My request is, please go through each and every points and you will have an idea what are the services you should focus and what are the services that you should must know before appearing this certification. Navigating away from this practitioner exam guide, if you are a seasoned professional and planning to take this certification exam, then you can start with a pre-test. In this URL, it will open AWS Skill Builder. If you do not have an account, please create an account. This is the official practice test or pre-test you can take and you can understand which domain you should put more focus and what domain you are confident. You can distribute your study plan accordingly. In this video, I am going to give you a detailed and proven certification study plan for AWS Cloud Practitioner. I would like to request you, please stay tuned till end of this video. Navigating back to my presentation, now let's cover the do's and the don'ts, specifically when you are preparing for any AWS certification. To start with do's, the first 2 points we have already discussed. You should understand the exam objectives and you should utilize the official resources. Now the most vital point, please allocate at least 30 to 60 minutes daily to study. You should practice regularly. Engage in hands-on practice with AWS services using AWS free tier. If you do not have an AWS account, please create one and enjoy the 1 year free tier and practice AWS services without paying any charges from your pocket. Practical experience will solidify your learning. Take the practice test. This practice test simulate exam conditions with practice questions. It will identify the weak areas for you and it will help you to focus the areas or the domains you should focus for improvement. Then review and revise. Regularly revisit topics to reinforce your learning. You can review your notes and practice questions for retention of the knowledge. If you are using Udemy, you can consider installing Udemy app in your mobile. You can review the topics when you are in transit, maybe using bus, train, or waiting in the grocery queue. But I won't recommend you to use Udemy app when you are driving. Do not get diverted when you are driving. Be safe and use Udemy app in your free times. Now let's cover the don'ts. Please do not rely on any dumps and do not use any unethical or unauthorized materials. Please do not neglect exam guidelines and do not procrastinate your preparation. Please go through the hands-on practice. Do not underestimate the importance of hands-on experience. Practical exposure will reinforce your theoretical knowledge. Please do not ignore the service FAQs. Every AWS service comes with FAQs. If you go through those FAQs points, you will get at least 40 to 50% questions from those FAQs. Let me take you and demonstrate what I have told by hands-on practice and the FAQs. Again, I am on the AWS Certification official website. Now this time, I'll go to step 3, prepare for your exam. If you click the first hyperlink, it will again take you to AWS Skill Builder websites and it will give you the standard course that will help you to prepare for this certification. This course is absolutely free. You can enroll for this course and complete at your own pace. There are some prep enhanced courses also you can take. Again, it will take you to AWS Skill Builder. So having a AWS Skill Builder is very vital. Now this course, it is a more extensive course. You need a subscription for this. And the subscription is $29 per month or $299 per year. It will give you first 7 days for trial. Now, if you do not want to spend any money or don't want to take, it's absolutely not required. But if you take that, you will have access to more versatile content. That is all. But this is not mandatory to pass your certification. The previous course will have all the materials that can help you to pass the certification. Moving to AWS Service FAQs, open any web browser and let me take an example of IAM or Identity and Access Management, one of the most important service for any AWS certification. Type Amazon IAM. The first hyperlink is AWS Identity and Access Management or IAM. I'll click the hyperlink. If you observe the menu button, here is the FAQ. If I click FAQ, it will navigate me all the FAQs related to this service. This is very important. I would like to request you, please go through the FAQs for the services what is mentioned in the AWS Certification Guide document we talked earlier. Before I move forward, let me talk about one more important course. Every AWS certification comes with a prep course, and it is recommended to take the prep course at least 1 or 2 days before your scheduled certification. That prep course is very important. It will summarize all the concept and it will help you to find out the weak areas, and it will help you to identify what are the key points in each and every questions you should tackle. It will help you to encounter some exam style questions and what are the areas you should focus in each and every type of certification exam questions. Here is the detailed study plan for beginner, and I think you need at least 4 weeks to prepare. I have day by day and week by week plan for you. You can start with week 1 as introduction to AWS. Day 1 or 2, you can concentrate on the AWS overview, like understand the basics of cloud computing and the roles of AWS in the industry. Then next, day 3 and 4, you can concentrate on the global infrastructure. You can dive into the AWS global infrastructure like regions, availability zones, and the edge locations. You can explore AWS white papers or FAQ for global infrastructure. Day 5 and 6, you can concentrate on core AWS services. Familiarize yourself with core services like EC2, S3, RDS, IAM, VPC. Then on the weekends, you can concentrate on the recap. You can review the material covered during the week. You can explore the hands-on, practice quizzes or practice questions. Then in week 2, you can deep dive into the AWS services like AWS free tiers, different security services, services required for compliance. Again, day 13 and 14, you can practice and review. On week 3, you can concentrate on the exam preparation strategies, maybe cost and the billing services. Day 19 and 20, you can concentrate on scenario based learning. And then the final week or week 4, you can concentrate on revision and mock exams. Revisit your weak areas based on the practice test outcome. Day 25 and day 26, it's time for final review and confidence building. Recap the key concept, strategies for the exam success. Boost your confidence by reaffirming on the critical topics. Just the day before your certification exam, that is day 29, I would recommend you to take rest and relax. Take a break. Do not stress. Do not go for an overnight scenario. Rest and stay relaxed. That is the key for success. Avoid last minute cramming to maintain a clean mind. If you are seasoned professional, you can crack the certification in a week time frame. And your study plan should look like this. You should remember one point: working with AWS services and passing any AWS certification is way different. Today, I am focusing on AWS Cloud Practitioner certification because this is the certification many fellow learners aspire. Drop a comment below if there is a specific certification you would like me to cover in any upcoming videos. I'll be happy to create a certification plan for you. Now here are some tips, and again based on my previous certification exams, and I believe this is critical for your success. First and foremost, manage your time effectively during the exam. You may encounter some questions that you do not know. There is no negative marking. If you think that you do not know the answer, use method of elimination and eliminate all the options you think that is not applicable and select the option what you think best for that scenario. We'll discuss this technique in one of the real exam scenario question. Don't rush. Read each question carefully. Sometimes the wording holds the key to correct answer. You can choose an answer and mark that question for review. And once you have completed everything, come back and review. As I mentioned earlier, there are two different types of question. One, multiple selection and multiple response. You should eliminate obviously wrong answers to increase your chances. Let me take you to one more question that I have taken from official practice test. I have taken this question from official sample exam questions. Now, if you know this answer or if you want to do it your own, I'd like to request you, please pause the video here, take a minute, select the correct answer, and then unpause and review with me. I can wait for you. The question asks, which AWS service would simplify the migration of a database to AWS? That means it is asking which AWS service you should choose when you are migrating any database to AWS. This is a multiple choice question. It has 4 answers and you have to select the one correct answer out of the 4. Now let's review each and every options given minutely. The first option talks about AWS Storage Gateway. AWS Storage Gateway is used mainly for backup if you have an on-premise workload and if you want to extend your on-premise workload to AWS Cloud, you will use AWS Storage Gateway. That does not use for any database migration. So option A is incorrect. Eliminate that. Option B, AWS Database Migration Service or DMS. AWS DMS helps user to migrate database to AWS quickly and securely. The source database remains fully operational during the migration. It will minimize the downtime to applications that rely on the database. AWS DMS can help you with homogeneous and heterogeneous database migration. It comes with a service called schema conversion tool, and that schema conversion tool can help you to migrate that schema. AWS DMS can migrate data to and from most widely used commercial and open source databases. This is obviously a candidate for a correct answer. But we are not going to choose and we are not going to proceed away. We should review each and every options and select which is the best possible option for this scenario. So let's park option B as one of the candidate for correct answer. Navigating to option C, Amazon EC2. Amazon EC2 is a virtual machine. It's a compute service. It can help you to host a database or any compute workload. But it will not help you to migrate any database from your on-premises to AWS. So option C is not a correct answer. Final option, option D, Amazon AppStream 2.0. Amazon AppStream 2.0 is an AWS end user computing service that can be configured for application streaming or delivery of virtual desktop with selective persistence. So AppStream obviously is not the service that can help you for a database migration, and that left us option B is the correct answer for this database. Like this way, you have to analyze each and every answers and minutely read the entire question before answering. If you fail to catch a critical phase in the question, then you might end up selecting a wrong answer. No matter what AWS certification exam you are taking, you should focus on core services and concepts like EC2, S3, VPC, IAM, all the security services. That is very important, and you should get and you will get questions from these services. Moving forward, the most important section, crucial exam day strategies. On the exam day, arrive early and ensure your setup is comfortable and distraction free. That is very critical for your success. You should not get diverted during the certification exam. During the exam, stay calm and composed. Do not panic if you encounter a difficult question. As I mentioned earlier, there is no negative marking, no harm to select an option what you think best. You can mark that question for review and revisit later. Review all your answers at the end if you have time. If you have even 2 minutes, go through all the questions one more time. A quick double check, it can help you to catch mistakes. Or if you have missed any question, maybe the question is asking for 2 correct answers and you have selected one. It will help you to catch all those mistakes. To summarize today's video on mastering AWS certification, remember preparation, practice, and stay calm. This is the key for your success. A calm mindset is your alias. Share your experience and study tips as a comment to this video. Please don't forget to subscribe for more tech insights if you haven't subscribed to our channel. Thanks for watching and best of luck on your AWS certification journey. Bye-bye.